Me again, Fred Ferguson from fredferguson.com. I don't normally even think about doing 2 videos a day. Christ, it was amazing that I even got to the point where I could do 1 a day. But this was an awesome thing that happened to me today. I got into a little shit on one of the threads that I belong to. I made a sarcastic comment and I got piled on by a bunch of guys. And I thought, you know what? This is amazing. I was actually thinking about writing a blog post about this kind of thing because I guess it had been on my mind for a while for some reason or other. And I'm going to see if I can do this without messing it up. I've made the graphic already for what's going to be on the front of this video. And it's it says, let me move this up a little bit. Be just who you are, even if who you are is an asshole. And I mean that with much respect, because it's easy to get lost, I think, in the online marketing world, because we can be so intimidated by the high flyers and we can be so pulled in by the bullshitters that you get kind of scared of having an opinion and afraid that you'll piss somebody off. And I don't think that it's a good idea to have that. Now, I think it's stupid to just be a jerk, be a dickhead. That's stupid. But if you want to have some fun and if you make a comment and somebody takes offense to it, don't overreact to it, because they don't know where you're coming from, and they don't know if you're trying to make a name for yourself, and they don't know if you're trying to sink something else that's going on. So take a deep breath. Don't take yourself so seriously, and don't take what other people say about you so seriously, but don't buy into that shit that you've got to please everybody, because you don't. I'll just fast forward to the end of my story. Everything's fine. There was all kinds of hoopla going on about my comment, and I'm still kind of giggly about it because I didn't really think it was that funny. Or that serious or that disrespectful or any of the things I think those guys thought. But it ended out okay. It turned out okay. I don't have any enemies as a result of that. In fact, I think I've made some new friends because I let them know I don't give a shit what they think about me. And that's powerful. If you are confident enough to be who you are, even if somebody else thinks you're an asshole, I think you'll be okay of this internet marketing thing, because I think it's that kind of thing that allows us to do the work that's involved to be successful online, because guys make a lot of money selling shit to suckers. And it's not that the people mean to be suckers, and the guys are selling stuff that sells. To do otherwise would be stupid. But the reality is that online marketing is whatever you need it to be. If you are serious and you have a good product and you have a good message and you have self-respect, and if you've got a way of communicating the value to people, they'll buy it off you, particularly if it's something of value for them. If it's junk, well, I don't know. A lot of junk sells. Most of the people that buy the junk don't know it's junk because they haven't got time to open it up. They call that the shiny object syndrome. And I had it for years. One of the groups that I belong to and that I promote, Society 11, and by the way, will appear at the bottom of this post because I'm a huge believer. That's my family. In fact, that's where I got into the trouble. And there's no trouble. What was I going to say? I guess it must have been a lie. Taking ourselves seriously is a kind of a human condition. It's an easy thing to do. It's easy to fall for. Not having the courage to stand for your convictions. Over speaking shit that, there's all kinds of things. But you know what? We're just human. And everybody else is too. And we're all kind of bouncing into each other. And at the end of the day, I don't think anybody intends to hurt anybody, really. Even the guys and gals that you might think are cutthroats and all this kind of stuff. I just think there's a disconnect between the way that they do things and the way they're looking at business and the way other people do. But I'm a big believer in the fact that your customer needs to feel like you give a shit about them. I got a real warm feeling in my heart for a real estate trainer that I heard years ago, and his name is Floyd Wickman. And Floyd Wickman, I think that he can walk on water as far as real estate trainers is concerned. And the number one thing that he said to me that made the impression on me is they do not care what you know until they know that you care. So from that takeaway, I want to leave this with you. Be who the hell you are, even if some people think it's an asshole. Do make friends with people that will keep you honest, though, and tell you the truth. That if you're full of yourself or full of shit, or if you're playing games with people or something, hang around with some people that will pin your ears back if you start acting like a dickhead. The internet marketing business has a problem in it, in that there are some people that are too high above the clouds, I think. Nobody there to pull their ear back. Too many people to... I was going to do something bad there, but I'm not going to. Too many people that will make allowances for bad behavior and all these kinds of things. And I sure am not calling anybody out because I don't care. You see, what I'm doing here has to do with me, how I behave, the relationship that I'm building with customers and clients, because I work offline. I sell stuff to people in the real estate niche from whence I come. I understand the problems in that business. And I'm from the Warrior Forum days. I have a 4-digit JVZoo affiliate link. So I've been around for a while. I'm not a known commodity by most people in IM. I will be shortly. It's just I've become interested in being known. So I will be. But I won't be known for being an asshole. I won't be known for being intentionally provocative. I'm not the Howard Stern type, and I'm not the Donald Trump type. I am the Fred Ferguson type. I am the 65-year-old guy that has spent most of his adult life kissing ass, doing business in ways to make other people feel happy, even if I was unhappy. I'm not doing that no more. I don't need anybody's money enough to compromise values that I have, and I won't lie to people, and I won't be pushed around. I'm nobody's doormat. But I love the IM business. I love the IM industry. I love most of the people in it, and I wouldn't be anywhere else. Except for, I don't think I really want to do a shed load of business with IM people. I mean, that gets to be like incest after a while, right? A little bit too much inbreeding. I like learning I like taking what I learn. I love collecting the valuable products that I buy or joint venture or whatever with people, and then go sell them to people outside of this pool who need the problems fixed, don't need the bullshit attached with that part of the marketing. So that's really where I'm coming from. And this wasn't a intentional post, really. I did have the mindset that I would have this conversation with you, but it was just sort of because of the little turmoil that I found myself into before I made this sarcastic post before I went to bed. And then I woke up to find out that everybody, well, not everybody, a few people went crunch, and everything's fine in the end. But I thought, hey, this is a perfect opportunity. Most things in life, I think, are. And what they say, well, you got lemons, you make some lemonade. I mean, I wasn't really stressed a bit about any of it because I understood what was behind what I said. I understood what was behind what they were saying that were disagreeing with it. And I knew precisely how I could make one post and make the problem go away. And I did that. And now everything's good. But that comes with some confidence in being in trouble before. That comes in, like, this little thing that happened here was nothing compared to some of the things I had to find a way out of when I was in my drinking days. So just trust somebody. If you want to be in this IM business, trust somebody, hook on to them, Let them be your North Star, if you like. And just stop being pulled in and confused and stuff. And I don't know, I don't want this to sound so obscure. And I feel like it is starting that way because it really wasn't planned. Be you first. Find somebody you trust. Connect with them. Build a little circle of people that you can relate with. Guide your judgments based on some of theirs. And you're going to be fine. Now, I'm not doing anything without self-promotion because that would be stupid. My business is the rebirth of my name, Fred Ferguson. I'm in version 2 now. I'm 65 years old. What day is it? 13. In 6 days. Excuse me. I'm going to be 65. In some ways, I feel like I'm 16 as far as, sharpness goes. And in some days, I feel like I'm 92 because of aches and pains. Anyway, fredferguson.com, one place I want you to look up. I don't even have an opt-in page on this thing yet. That's how fresh it is. I used to be the real estate guy. A year ago, I stopped that. I spent a year trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I've just come out in the last, not out of the closet. I just come out, I guess it's about 3 weeks or so I've been doing this real seriously. I joined Society 11. That is my North Star. That is my guiding force. That's one thing. I got a resale rights weekly membership. That's non-negotiable. I belong to a group called, what the hell is it? Cam Jennings Inner Circle. Anyway, Cam Jennings is a guy I'm going to call out as being one of those North Star type dudes. A good guy. I love that guy. And anyway, so fredferguson.com, number one. Another one that I'm going to make more known is a little thing called Dashboard ATM. I think the real estate niche is going to probably know more about me, or maybe the IM guys that want lead magnets and stuff like that. I'm not really sure. This is going to be a product creation site that I'm operating out of. Oh, and by the way, that Society 11 that I mentioned, yeah, you're going to hear that a few times. There's a blog post in there that if you go to dashboardatm.com, it's pinned on the front there, and it's a 5-star review. And I tell you right up front, it's not an unbiased review. I love the place. I love the guys who created it, and you're not going to hear anything bad because there's nothing bad to talk about with that. But there's no bullshit in it. The other thing I want to promote, now that I got you on the phone, is, let me see, I got there. First of all, my fan page, and I think I should probably move that over to here. There we go. My fan page, it's got, and I don't know if you've noticed it, but I do a little bit of potty mouth. So I'm a bit known for that. In here is things that I've posted that will be on the blog. And but this is the part I wanted to draw your attention to, the sign-up button. I don't collect names so I can pound them with affiliate offers. I'm not that guy. The only thing I'll be telling you about is whatever I've posted that's new and maybe selling my own stuff. Or the odd time, like I'll sell Cam's stuff in a heartbeat, or I'll sell Lee Murray's stuff in a heartbeat. There's others who I will promote their stuff because they just make good stuff. They don't make no shit. And the other thing I want to draw your attention to is my inner circle. And the inner circle, I know that you might think of that as being associated with coaching, and particularly high-ticket coaching. This ain't it. Richie Nolan mentioned that to me. This isn't it. What this is it's going to it's going to be people who can stand who I am. I can stand who they are. They could be marketers that are just getting started out and they want to get on the right path and circulate around people that they can trust, that won't bullshit them and lie to them and stuff like that just to get some money out of them. But I'm also interested in having joint ventures with people and things like that. And I think I'm probably going to be giving a lot of stuff away inside there because I will be looking for people to be my beta testers and things like that. So it's kind of a selfish thing in one respect that I do that for. But I think that if you join that, you won't regret that you did. And the difference between my inner circle and the typical thing that you will get online is that you're not going to be hounded to buy stuff and things like that. So I think we're just about done here. I've covered off what I wanted to do. FredFerguson.com. Also, you're going to tell right off the bat that I do use PLR to PLR or bot trainings and things like that to provide people with skill sets that I don't know about. I don't pretend that I know shit that I don't. I'm really only good at a few things, and I don't brag about it. But I want the website to be really, really helpful in that. So I've got IM tutorials, bought and paid for stuff with rights to show it to other people. Some of the stuff I have to put you into a membership group or something like that to show it because of the rights that are involved. Haven't got there yet. So we're just kind of a work in progress there. I'm going to have some freebies there. And there's a bit about me in there. And I've got a support and a contact. Anyway, and I'm on Twitter and Facebook, right? So it's, how far in? Holy shit, 16 minutes. This wasn't intended to be even 5 minutes. But yeah, be authentic. Be who you are. And as long as you don't intentionally hurt anybody, don't make any apologies for that. I don't. You don't need to either. Have a great day.